presented by Mrs. Teresa Anthony, a senior teacher of our school. The Chief Postmaster General, Mr. S.K. Chakrabarti, has an illustrious career starting from 1978 and spread across the length and breadth of the country, holding many different posts. He has also been deputed to the Union Public Service Commission. He has been the Director of Postal Services in the Eastern region. He was also the Director of the Postal Training Center. I request Ms. Shama Prasanna, the Joint Secretary of the PTA, to honor Mr. Chakrabarti with a ponnadai and present him with a memento. Thank you, Mrs. Shama. Today is a very special day in the history of Sacred Heart Matriculation Higher Secondary School. We take great pride to unveil and release the special stamp to commemorate the centenary year of the school. We are extremely grateful to the Department of Post and the Ministry of Communication and Information Technology of the Government of India for all their assistance in this achievement. I request Chief Postmaster General, Mr. Chakrabarti, to unveil and release the commemorative stamp and request the Honorable Minister for Education, Mr. Thangam Thenarasu, to receive it. I'll tell. The special album will also be presented to the dignitaries on the dais. Thank you, dignitaries. Now I request the Joint Secretary of the PTA, Mr. Paul Anthony, to honor Mr. Ganeshan with a ponnadai and present him with a memento. I request Mr. Ganeshan, Principal Secretary to Government for Higher Education, to share his thoughts with us here today.
Honorable Minister for School Education, Mr. Thangam Thenarasu, Member of Parliament and alumni of this school, Ms. Kanimuli Karunanidhi, Chief Postmaster General, Mr. Chakrabarti, Sister Leela, Sister Maria, the principal of the school. Good evening to everyone. When I received a call from the principal sometime 4 or 5 days back, immediately as a parent, what do you think? Something has gone wrong, or my daughter might have committed some mistake. That was the immediate response. So with a very feeble voice, yes sister, this is Ganeshan, I said. She said that we would like to invite you for the valedictory function. Then I raised my voice. Yes, I have to see my diary. I have to, whether I can agree on that or not, I have to see it. Let us wait for another 2-3 days. That's what my response to her. So it was a great surprise and a pleasant surprise also to me, that inviting me for participating in the valedictory function of the centenary celebrations. The 100 years is not a small achievement in any institution, like a school like this. It has been empowering women of Madras, erstwhile Madras, now Chennai, through the service of education, and that too There was no compromise on standards and no dilution of norms. And this school is totally different in the sense. I have been watching this school and I have been associated with this school since 1991. My first daughter was also here and my second daughter is continuing to be here with us within the school. And totally different. The students really enjoy their studies. Not much of pressure. Like a rat race, like a mad race. We should be the topper of the state. We should, the producer of the topper of the state in the 10th standard and the 12th standard. That sort of the pressure is not there. Students really enjoy their studies here. And totally different atmosphere. I have seen in many schools also where that a student gets a lower marks. In the classroom itself, the student will be actually, his dignity will be lowered by telling that you have got this much a mark only. And look at the other girl, she got or he got this much. This sort of thing is absolutely absent. And as a proud parent, I can assure you that this is has really done good for both the daughters. And I can say that you might not have produced in the recent past the toppers of the state toppers, but you are the topper in producing the human values in the students, the discipline among the students, and the preparing the students to face the challenges of life. That is more important. So how many of them, the state topper, what happened to them later on? Nobody knows. But many of the students of this school have come up in their life very nicely. And it has been a great pride for them also that I have been a student of this school. That was it. So 18 years, at 7:30 I used to drop my daughters, both the daughters at that time and also the second daughter now. Whether 18 years, almost from 1991 to this date, 7:30, whether anybody comes or not, that I will be here. And then from 7:30 my duty starts dropping of my two daughters. And it was an excellent experience as a parent. And you should continue your whatever the services you are offering now. You are totally different. As I said, different from schools. And continue the same on this one. And make the students think analytically. That is what important. More than getting 100 marks and out of 100 marks. Anybody can even copy it and then get the 100 marks. But analytical mind which you will be creating, that will be the greatest service you are rendering to the students. That way that you continue that one. And encourage the students in indulge out of box thinking also. It's absolutely. Thinking is also sometimes that whatever the textbook says that if you are going to repeat it, the thinking will not be there. But here I find that my daughters and the human value, moral values and all other issues, they are the toppers and your school is the topper in that way also that one. So it's a silver jubilee, golden jubilee, diamond jubilee, now that's a centenary year is taking place. And I find that normally that this is a milestone in every school or institution or individual's life. And this is a time you should remember. Remember the ideals, remember the vision which has been created by the founder. The founder has created in 1770s the vision of serving the people through education. In Ireland, they started that one. Now, in the continuing that services here, 100 years. And these 100 years, you have learned a lot of things. You have served so many people. You served the people who need your service, the assistance, that is what. Continue the service. You have been doing it to the yeoman service and a noble service of education to the women folk. You are empowering the women and continue the laurels of the school and continue these ideals of the founder and serve the unserved, reach the unreached. Continue your services. Wish you all the best. And in the 100 years, should become 1,000 years when you will be reaching that. Thank you very much for inviting me that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ganeshan, for your kind words about our school. It is a privilege to have parents like him who love our school as much as the students. Now I take great pleasure in inviting the Honorable Minister for Education, Mr. Thangam Thenarasu, to share his thoughts with us on this occasion.
இந்த தருணத்திலே தமிழிலே நான் பேசுவதற்கு உள்ளபடியே மிகுந்த மகிழ்ச்சியினை பெறுகிறேன். காரணம், மெல்ல தமிழினி சாகும் என்ற நிலைமையை மாற்றி தமிழ்நாட்டிலே தமிழ் படிக்காத யாரும் இனி இல்லை என்ற ஒரு சூழ்நிலை உருவாக்கக்கூடிய முயற்சியில் நாம் அனைவரும் ஒன்று கூடி இணைந்திருக்கிறோம் என்பதை நான் இந்த மன்றத்திலே மிகுந்த பெருமையோடு உங்களிடத்திலே சொல்லிக்கொள்ள விரும்புகிறேன். இன்னொன்றையும் நான் சொல்ல வேண்டும். நூற்றாண்டுகளை கடந்த ஒரு பள்ளியிலே உங்கள் முன்னாலே நான் பார்ப்பதிலே மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். எத்தனையோ பள்ளிகள் தமிழ்நாட்டிலே இருக்கிறது. தமிழ்நாட்டிலே எல்லா விதமான பள்ளிகள், வேறு எந்த மாநிலத்திலும் இல்லாத பள்ளிகள் எல்லாம் கூட தமிழ்நாட்டிலே உண்டு. மெட்ரிகுலேஷன் பள்ளிகள் உண்டு, ஸ்டேட் போர்டு பள்ளிகள் உண்டு, ஓரியண்டல் பள்ளிகள் உண்டு, ஆங்கிலோ இந்தியன் பள்ளிகள் உண்டு. இதே பள்ளி வளாகத்திலே இன்னொரு ஆங்கிலோ இந்திய பள்ளி உண்டு. ஆனால் எந்த பள்ளியாக இருந்தாலும் தமிழ்நாட்டிலே இந்த பள்ளிக்கு இருக்கக்கூடிய சிறப்பு, 100 ஆண்டுகளை கடந்திருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த பள்ளி, நம்முடைய திரு கணேசன் அவர்கள் சொன்னதைப் போல எத்தனையோ பள்ளிகள், எவ்வளவோ பள்ளிகள் வந்தாலும் கூட தமிழ்நாட்டிலே நீங்கள் எந்த கிராமத்திற்கு, எந்த மூலை முடுக்கிற்கு போய் ஒரு பள்ளிக்கூடத்தின் பெயரை சொன்னால் உடனே தெரிந்து கொள்ளக்கூடிய ஒரு பள்ளி இருக்கிறது என்று சொன்னால் அது இந்த சர்ச் பார்க் பள்ளி என்பதை நான் பெருமையோடு சொல்லிக்கொள்ள முடியும். எங்க கிராமத்துக்கு கூட போங்களேன், மதுரை பக்கத்துல ஒரு சின்ன வில்லேஜ், எங்க வில்லேஜ், அங்க போய் கேட்டா கூட சர்ச் பார்க்கா தெரியும். இப்படி ஒரு புகழ் வாய்ந்த பள்ளியில், இப்படிப்பட்டவங்க எல்லாம் படித்திருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு பள்ளியில், நம்முடைய கனிமொழி போன்றவர்கள் எல்லாம் படித்திருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த பள்ளியில் நாங்களும் வந்து கொஞ்ச நேரம் உங்களிடத்திலே பேசிக்கொண்டு செல்வதிலே ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம், ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சி. அந்த வாய்ப்பை தந்திருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த பள்ளியினுடைய ஆசிரியர்கள், இந்த நிகழ்ச்சிக்கு வந்திருக்கக்கூடிய மாணவர்கள், பெற்றோர்கள் ஆகிய அத்தனை பேருக்கும் என்னுடைய நன்றியையும் இந்த பள்ளிக்கும் மாணவிகளுக்கும் என் வாழ்த்துக்களையும் தெரிவித்து விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Wonderful book will present it to the dignitary. Thank you, Asha. Thank you, Uma. We also take great pleasure in honoring our other dignitaries present on the dais. I request Ms. Sheila Bernard to present a bouquet and a memento to Sister Rosemary as a token of our appreciation. Thank you, Ms. Sheila. I would like to call Ms. Joanne Manohar to present a bouquet and a memento to our dear principal, Sister Marianne, for all her encouragement. I request Ms. Kanimuri to honor our PTA General Secretary, Ms. Anu Alagappan, for the tremendous cooperation and support by the PTA. We are also very honored to have among us dignitaries from the Educational Department, and we would like to express our heartfelt gratitude by presenting them with a bouquet and a memento. I request Mr. Naresh, the Chief Educational Officer, to please come on to the stage, and Mr. Thangaraj will be presenting him with a memento. I would now request Mr. Tamil Mani, Inspector of Matriculation School, to please come on to the stage. Ms. Rita Vincent will honor him. Sacred Heart Matriculation Higher Secondary School takes great pride in honoring the student achievers of Standard 12 and the toppers of Standard 10 for the year 2008 and 2009. I request Honorable Minister for School Education, Mr. Thangam Thenarasu, to present the certificates to the school toppers of Standard 10 and 12.
In the Standard 12 exam, school first is Fatima Yunus. She's got 1179 on 1200. She is not able to attend the program due to some unforeseen circumstance. School second is Sri Lakshmi R, 1173. School third, Sai Shruti.